Any female dependents not claimed today will be sent to the labor camp tomorrow morning. Wen Wantang, why are you still dawdling? Pick that one in the fox fur robe. His family has grain. Having grain doesn't mean they'll give it to you. Take a look over at the training grounds watershed. Thank you, sir. Drink slowly. In this chaotic world, there are still such kind-hearted people. Truly rare. Wenshi, whom do you choose? I choose him. Has he lost his mind? Choosing that poor Qianhe from the Qin family. Wen Wantang, if you want to die, don't drag me with you. My family is poor, my mother is ill, my younger siblings are weak, and they fear strangers. It's not too late to change your mind. Your shoulder injury, do not wield a blade again within 3 days. Your right knee will ache when cold sets in. You checked me, no need to check. There's medicine on your sleeve. The gray dust on your boot soles is old plant ash. Not the new charcoal from the military camp. Being this clearly poor isn't shameful. Wenshi, will you choose or not? I choose. At least he asked if others had water to drink first. You think choosing a kind-hearted person will bring a good life. I didn't choose a good life. I just want to survive. From today, the Wen family belongs to the Qin family. If you flee, you will be treated as a deserter from a military household. Once you enter the Qin family, don't expect a life of luxury. I'm not afraid of poverty. Then what are you afraid of? What I fear is the lack of a peaceful life. It was your younger brother, King Xianxia, who returned home first. Your family will face trouble tonight. Bro, you really brought him back. The rankings have already been set. Our family can barely make ends meet. And now there's another mouth to feed. With the new sister-in-law here, there's bound to be a good show. Does he cough the worst at night? None of your business. The bed is placed wrong. Miss Win's home is humble. I've put you through hardship. Mother, don't be too familiar. He may not want to stay. What are you doing? That's where Xiaochun sleeps. The draft only blows on the chest through the crack. The ground is damp. No wonder he keeps coughing. You've been complaining since you stepped in. I'm complaining about the draft, not the person. You know medicine. But you can't cure illnesses. You only know how to delay deaths. Xiaochun didn't cough awake tonight. Just a coincidence. The crack in the door must be sealed. The beam can't lean against the wall. The water jar must be covered. The firewood pile can't be placed by the door. Did you come to be my sister-in-law or to audit the Qin family? I am here to survive. Our family is none of your concern. Then can you guarantee your mother won't fall ill? Xiaochun won't die of thirst. Your brother won't be wounded again on the battlefield. Shut up. Your words are too harsh. Soft words cannot block the wind. Qin Sheng fears this family will fall apart. I know, yet I still provoke him. Because he clings to the old ways. Those ways will get people killed. You can't dig directly here. What are you trying to do now, hiding grain? 2. The new wife doesn't cook first, she digs a pit. I said the beams must not be moved. Pressing against the wall will cause dampness. Move it half a foot away. Put wooden planks underneath. Where do the planks come from? Tear it down. We'll fix that door if it breaks, you and your mouth. The whole house is going to be torn down. An empty door plank can still block the damp. If the grain is gone, it'll only feed the rats. Ian's housewife. The Qin family yard is small. Don't dig recklessly and damage the foundation. I measured the wall 3 feet. He measures everything, he knows best. Aya, you really did dampen the beam. I told you not to listen to him. You miscalculated. I missed the old underground drain. Is this what you call a way out? I'll take responsibility for drying this bag of grain. The cellar can't be dug. Move it here to the high ground behind the stove. First dig a shallow pit. Then dry the soil layer with fire. You still want to continue. My miscalculation doesn't mean we stop digging. The mistake was the location, not the matter of hiding grain itself. Why should we still trust you? Because I admit my mistake. If I didn't admit it, this bag of grain will go moldy tonight. No, it won't. Do as he says. Dry the grain first. You've made mistakes before too. That time, the entire grain convoy never returned. Made mistakes. That's why I'm afraid. Afraid of what? Afraid that a bag of grain will become a life. Sister-in-law, that shadow came again last night. This bag on the left needs to be propped up too. 3 feet off the ground. Half a foot from the wall. Are you going to measure even our breaths? If breath could start a fire, I'd measure it too. Can Ian's how call out your trusted aide? Trusted aide oversteps, disrespects elders, ignores household duties, digs up the courtyard, moves grain around recklessly. Does the Qin family have no rules? Uncle and sister-in-law too. It's to shut you up. A woman managing grain over a man is the Ha family's way. The Ha family's grain was damp, leaking, dirty, rotting the table. It's not about a woman being unruly. The wedding ceremony hasn't been completed yet. And you already defy the clan elders. Can a wedding ceremony patch the roof? Can propriety stop Zhao Chuan from coughing at night? Even if the Qin family is poor, we must keep our dignity. A woman's first duty is to cook hot meals. This table can't be used anymore. I talk reason, you talk about the table. Because it's more real than your reason. This. It's completely hollow inside. The Qin family is just like this table now. It still looks sturdy on the outside, but it's already rotten inside. If we keep up appearances, we'll be crushed first. How dare you compare the Qin family to a rotten pig? Did I say anything wrong? Uncle won't let this go. Then let the door hold for now. Sister-in-law, why did you hang this on the back door? If someone pushes the door, you'll hear it from inside. When you hear it, don't come out. Just bang the basin to warn everyone. I remember you think someone will come through the back door. It's not a thought. Someone has already scouted the path. The family is too poor to afford a grand ceremony. I can only ask you to bow to heaven and earth. If you regret it, you can still say so today. The marriage contract is already signed. Regret is useless. Can't you say something nice? Nice words can't fix the roof. First bow to heaven and earth. This counts as a wedding ceremony. So poor there's not even wedding wine. Wine would aggravate the wound. Better not to drink. Even at the ceremony, you're worried about the wound. Life is more precious than wine. Wait, don't buy. Borrow some firewood to survive. Don't block the way, they're stealing the firewood. Your hands are so cold. Don't come out. But you're going alone now. You can't use a knife on your shoulder. Stop. Now I'm on guard. It's not an ordinary set. They're at the city gate. They'll come again. They were just testing if we'd panic. Sister-in-law, can I not go out? Knock on the door when you hear the bell. Tell people not to open the door. What about you? The adults will guard the door. What can I do? Boil hot water and prepare dry cloths. Someone's injured. You are our fallback. This house has grain. They'll die at this house. What is that? What does it matter? Who sent you? No one, we're starving. Starving people don't wear military boot soles. Qin Shang, open the door. Let me hide. Enter through the front door. The back door can't be opened. Your sister-in-law made you forget people. My sister-in-law said opening the door recklessly will get people killed. Someone's at the back door. Someone's at the back door. Someone's at the back door. Good thing Zhao Chuan banged the basin. Otherwise they'd have sneaked in. Hey, the grain's safe. You held the line. This isn't something Lu Ming would wear. Someone used Lu Ming to scout the way. You can't go toward the camp. I'm a Hilliarch. Sister-in-law, it's me, Zhao Beihe. Yi Zhu is injured. Bro. A minor wound, then why is there so much blood? We ran into a few scouts on the road. He insisted on chasing them. Wine can dull the pain. Wine can also make you bleed faster. I know my own injuries. All you know is how to tough it out. Sister-in-law, all the brothers in the army are like this. That's why so many die in the army. If I hadn't chased them, those scouts would have gotten away. Did you catch them? You didn't catch them, and you tore your wound open. What did you gain? Don't let Xianxia see. Let him see. Let him know what happens when you act tough and scare your family. Brother, are you going to die? No, if you say no, then no. This life of yours doesn't belong only to you. Your mother wants you to live. Qin Shang wants you to live. Xianxia wants you to live. And what about you? I need someone who can guard the gate. Sister-in-law, those words sound like a military order. I'm afraid it's more annoying than a military order. If you find it annoying, then don't get hurt. Take this with you on your next night patrol. Don't leave behind a bunch of odds and ends. In battle, who has time to bring all that? There's movement in the north. The Qin family's new wife has started scavenging. Haha, sister-in-law, even dogs would find these things too hard to chew. Dogs don't have to pull grain carts. So many people are watching. Losing your life would be even uglier. Your arm is broken. Hold on, this batch of grain has to be sent to the army camp. Qin Shang, take the rope. That scrap of leather actually saved us. The hide is tough, and the broken armor pieces can jam the wheel. Also, don't drag a broken axle. Unload the weight first. You, an exiled woman, know about grain carts. I know things make a sound before they break. People too. This junk I picked up hasn't been requisitioned, so it's not wrong to take it. What right do you have to snatch it? You can requisition it, but you have to record it and stamp it. Write clearly whether you'll return it or compensate for it. Take the puppy back, so you know the puppy will cause trouble. Sister-in-law, are you really going to test the survival pack on the army? You can bring less. No, one less won't kill anyone. You'd better never have to prove that. Zhang Beihe, the North Ditch Patrol is short-handed. Leave immediately. Zhao Beihe, did I forget my dry cloth pack? It's just a dry cloth pack, bear with it. Who forgot mine? I thought it wouldn't be needed. When Wan Tang said, it's for wrapping around the head. Xianxia, you actually listened to your sister-in-law. The fire burns fast. The wind is too strong, can't even light the torch steadily. The missing dry cloth should have been on him. I thought you thought no one would die. Qianhe, am I holding us back? Too much nonsense. Only by getting back alive are you not a burden. Who forgot to bring mine? Turns out Ah Cheng was asking. Almost dozed off. Starting tomorrow. From tomorrow, the patrol will count heads before leaving. If one is missing, we don't go out. The brothers in the group may not agree. If they disagree, tell them to come to me. Are you sure what you said is right? I'll handle it. You've led troops before. I've led people to survive. Did they all survive in the end? No. That's why I hate missing even one. What's missing is never just supplies. It's a path to survival. Black wolf hoofprints found at North Ditch in Xianxia. Not refugees. Black wolf scouts. Black wolf cavalry horses have outward curving hooves. Recognizable at a glance. Why are you following me? They weren't just passing through. What did you notice? The horses stopped 3 times. First, to check the village entrance. Second, to check the wood path. Third, to check the back slope. They were measuring the route, figuring out which door in Qin family village is weakest. The Black Wolves really have their eyes on our village. We're just a small village. A small village has grain, firewood, women, and children. Then what do we do? The garrison. The garrison's forces are all on the northern line. They may not be able to help. First, reinforce the doors and change the talismans. Then, move the woodpile. Hide the grain sacks separately. The whole village will listen to you. They won't be willing. If they're not willing, start with the Qin family. I'll have the patrol step it up. Don't just watch the road. Listen for the sounds too. What do you mean? If they come again, their first move won't be to enter. It'll be to make us hear nothing. The visible lines are for show. The hidden lines hold the truth. He writes fast enough. I'm just afraid of the cold. Drop it. If I hear the bright bell, I'll strike the basin. If I hear the dark bell, I'll strike it too. No matter which bell rings, don't leave the house. I know children send the signal. Adults guard the door. You've turned my family into sentries. They're people who know how to survive. Sister-in-law Aning. Whose spirit wine are you drinking? Don't open your eyes. They've really come. Not just come. They've already scouted the door. Like a blade tempered in ice. The Black Wolf men have truly set their sights on the Qin family. Don't shout, you'll panic the whole village. It's already in chaos. If they could find the Qin door last night, next year they'll find yours. Sister-in-law, you still keep this sword. Keep it as evidence. And as a reminder, the Black Wolf sword marked the Qin family's door. It may not be aimed at the whole village. Don't drag everyone else into this disaster. But my family's wall is even lower than the Qin's. Ian's housewife, if you have a plan, speak up. First check 3 things: grain, firewood, and water. Each household reports their numbers. Also report if anyone is elderly, weak, or ill. You want to audit the entire village's assets. I want to know if trouble really comes. Who can last 3 days? And who will be waiting tonight? If we report grain, will you storm the palace? Humph, the Qin family is just afraid to die. Don't drag the whole village into your mess. I won't take a single grain from you. But if you don't report, when relief grain is distributed, who gets saved first and who later? You'll argue yourselves to death. Who knows if you'll cheat the Qin family? So their accounts won't be managed by me alone. The village head oversees the totals. Qin Sheng records on wooden tablets. Each household presses their fingerprint. They simply don't believe it. Trust is harder to build than hiding grain. Involving the whole village will only make things worse. Black Wolf men won't just kill the obedient. Captain, my water jar is broken. The entire jar of water is undrinkable. Last night I was too busy watching the Qin family's drama and forgot to cover it. Who knew it would get this dirty overnight? Can this water still be boiled and drunk? No, don't touch it. Then what will my family drink tonight? You Qin family, share some water with me. Can share, but it must be recorded. Why should his family get it first? He didn't cover his jar, what's it to us? Tonight each household gets only half a bucket. Give priority to those with elderly and children. Refill tomorrow morning. If you say so, we'll drink less. If you take an extra bucket tonight, and the well rope breaks tomorrow, the whole village will have nothing to drink. You're good at scaring people. The water belongs to each household. The well was passed down from our ancestors. It's not for a trusted aide to divide. Then let the clan elder divide it. This family has a sick mother. That family has an infant. Another needs to boil water for the patrol tomorrow. Who do you give to first? Don't use that to pressure me. He's asking about the order of lives. If Sasa can't answer, then don't block the way. I missed recording 2 times earlier. Remember to make it up tomorrow. If you miss once, you need to know where. Sai, they're still afraid you'll check the grain. Fear is normal before real trouble comes. People think what's hidden is theirs. Public firewood shed. You stole public firewood. Stole, my child is cold. What's wrong with taking a little first? You didn't take a little. That's the firewood for tonight's well fire. Then you can't let my family freeze first. Freeze your family. Or let the whole village's watch fire go out. Can you tell the difference? Public firewood shed. Who'll watch it from now on? Whoever watches, someone will say they're biased. I think we shouldn't have set it up. Public firewood, each household hires their own. Agreed. Then why did the fire by the well go out last night? Whose child came to fetch water at midnight and fell into the well? Each family looks after its own. Last night, my family relied on the fire by the well to get water. Public goods aren't for taking advantage of. They're for sustaining life in the most dangerous moments. What's the punishment for stealing? I didn't mean harm. I know you didn't mean harm. That's why I won't boil you. You'll guard the woodshed tonight. Make up for whatever's missing. I'll guard it alone. I'll send a patrolman to stand at a distance. He won't guard for you. He'll just watch if you dare to run. Do you plan to carry every drop of water in the village? Every stick of firewood on your back? If I don't, they'll just scramble for it. At the border, each family has its own fate. Are you guarding the border or just the 3 feet of ground in front of the Kin family gate? Sister-in-law, the grain rations don't match. No, half a sack is missing. My father didn't have hot porridge last night, and still hasn't today. Qianxiang, didn't you record it yesterday? I did, but 2 families only wrote half a Dao. Didn't write it. Was it coarse grain or bean flour? Who took this half sack of bean flour, huh? A little girl making a mistake in the ledger is normal. When Wentung, you let him manage the grain. This is the consequence. It's my fault. Where did you go wrong? I only recorded the quantity, not the grain type. I only recorded when they left, not whose thumbprint was on it. What use is admitting fault now? The old man is hungry. So now he's looking for food, not for someone to vent his anger on. This is the rope from the 9th granary. How dare you search an elder's home? It's not a search. Your klinsman left the rope end exposed on the beam last night. The accounts were wrong, so someone dared to exploit the loophole. Just half a sack of bean flour. Half a sack of bean flour could keep a sick elder alive. Sister-in-law, I almost caused a death. Then remember this. Accounts aren't wooden tallies, they're lives. I'll redo the village grain accounts. I'll reconcile them household by household. I'll go through the first round with you. The second round, you do alone. Some grain sacks have split. Porridge flour is spilling all over the ground. Don't step on it, that's grain. The crown prince was fine yesterday. It wasn't cut. The thread just rotted. Old sacks holding new grain. They'll split sooner or later. What do we do now? First, sift out the clean grain. Don't mix the dirty with it. Who has needle and thread? Why are you stepping forward? If I mend them, it's their grain. But your hands will be the ones aching. If it keeps leaking, none of us will have porridge. You are my family's daughter-in-law, not a servant girl of the Kin family village. You can sew double stitches. Lock stitching is stronger than ordinary sewing. He can't. When did you learn? I learned it at my maiden home. Later, I thought needlework was too hard and didn't want to touch it again. This isn't hard labor. It's a skill. Don't laugh at me if 2 sacks don't break. Tomorrow, 1 fewer person will go hungry. Why would I laugh? Don't come back tomorrow. Our family's clothes aren't finished being sewn yet. And you're out here working for outsiders. Those grain sacks are from our village too. Since you married into my family, you must first look after our households tomorrow. I'll record merit for Liang Peng. 1 sack sewn. Half a bowl of grain deducted. Truly, grain goes to those who work, not to those who steal credit. First, finish mending my son's coat. Then worry about Liang Peng's little tasks. Liang Peng must make up for lost time today. That's Wen Hall's business, not yours. His merit can be exchanged for grain, but the grain he earns must first go into the Lu family's jar. Sister-in-law said whoever does the work gets their name recorded. This is for me. It's just a few stitches. Hey, playing dumbs, huh? Su Jinyang testing me. These few stitches can save a whole sack of grain. Your very person belongs to my family. What's this about recording your name? The needle was threaded by me. The patch was sewn by me. You dare talk back? Liang Peng only recognizes those who do the work. You're meddling in another family's daughter-in-law's affairs. I don't interfere in your family matters. But whoever saves the grain gets the grain. That's how it is in the Qin family. And in the Lu family too. You're sticking up for someone again. If he has skill, he shouldn't be buried. You save 1 Su Jinyang. And tomorrow, 10 people will come looking for you. You'll drag yourself down. Then I'll deal with them one by one. When you went to battle, did anyone advise you like this? The gong sounds wrong. I was just about to strike it. A figure ran from behind the tree. I'll chase them, don't go far. Last night's song is 0. This life's Keluo. They are dismantling the sound. The sound is gone. At night, you wouldn't even know which household is in trouble. Sister-in-law, I only strike here. I won't run outside. You hear the big gong silent. Then the small gong strikes 3 times. Zhao Chuan is still young. So he only sends signals. The child also slipped into your defense line. I placed him in the safest spot. He should learn something after all. Qin family village is not the Qin family courtyard. You can't fit everyone into your grid. If I don't arrange them, there will be chaos. Chaos isn't entirely your responsibility either. But when the Black Wolfmen come, they won't ask who is under my charge. You fear miscalculation. So much that you even try to calculate people's hearts. People's hearts. I'd rather they curse me than have to collect their corpses. Temptation. Black wolf hide tokens. They even know where Luo is. Maybe it's just a scare. Scaring people is hard. The blade must wait until it cuts the throat. Hey, wife of Yanzhao, what do you think we should do? Today, redo 3 ledgers. Grain ledger, firewood ledger, and personnel ledger. Now I'll ask the questions this time. How many people in your household? Elders and children. Also list how many bags of grain. How many bundles of firewood? How many water jars? This really won't be confiscated. Don't underreport. If trouble comes and you get less, don't complain. I'll add 2 bags of mixed grain. What's buried behind that wall? This is my family's survival grain. What if I don't report it? You came for relief porridge yesterday. I'm afraid it'll be taken if I report. Hiding grain is fine, but cheating on relief grain is not. Just because you had 1 extra bowl, the sick and elderly get 1 less. You save your own life, but you can't use others' lives as a cushion. Sister-in-law, before I only feared losing grain. Now I know people can steal lives from the ledger. So you must be clearer than them. The village is starting to listen. Not to me, but they see the consequences. Trouble, Uncle Ancestor says you're forcing grain collection. He wants to open the ancestral hall for judgment. An exiled man's trusted aide, checking grain, water, and people. Now he wants to convict the villagers. Since when did Qin village become Wen's? I only hid a little grain. And he says I stole lives. You clearly took relief porridge. Little girl, shut up. This isn't your place. I kept the grain ledger, so I will speak. Last night's emergency porridge totaled 12 bowls. Grain hoarding households took 2 bowls. The sick and elderly were short by 1 bowl. My father was the one shorted. I didn't know it would fall on him. That's why I'm settling accounts. It's not to humiliate anyone. It's to make you see where the shortage lands. 1 leak from Liang Daily cracks the people's hearts. 1 more leak and it's lives lost. Yanzhao, you are the 1,000 household chief. And you let him crush the whole village like this. He's not crushing the village. It's the underworld pressing at the village gate. You're confused. Starting tomorrow, the village patrols will follow his ledger. Which household has the old and weak? Which road is hard to evacuate? The patrol must know all. Qin family village cannot scatter. If it scatters, no household survives. Brother, were you just defending sister-in-law? I was defending Qin family. Village, thank you. Don't thank me too soon. A village isn't saved by good deeds alone. 3 beats of the big gong. Danger at the village gate. 3 beats of the small gong. The big gong is cut off. Continuous bass and sounds. Someone's at the back door. This is more detailed than army signals. Detail is good. Yesterday, missing 1 grain measure nearly caused trouble. Almost led to disaster. If you can't remember, ask now. When trouble comes, no one waits for you to think. The elderly walk halfway. Children follow adults, no running off. I didn't hold us back this time, did I? You covered the water vat well. And you took the right path.
我以后不看到了。
I won't see it again from now
今日他
on.
们没骂你，
They didn't scold you today
因为还没真出事。
because nothing really happened yet.
你就不能想点好的？
Can't you think of something good?
好的就是你今日没
The good thing
追
is you didn't chase far today.
你这么记仇，
You hold grudges, I hold lives.
我没听见响，
I didn't hear a
都
sound,
没听见。
not a single sound.
秦霜，
Qin, Sheng, and the others are coming to tear our ears off again. I'll take people to chase.
先查村内。
Hold on, search the village
他们就
first.
进村了。
They entered the village again.
没有，
No,
他们没进村。
they didn't enter
却
the
已
village,
经摸清了
but they've
秦家
already
村
figured out the
第一
first
道
line of
奇迹。
defense of Qin
他们
family
连我们
village.
凉棚在
They
哪
even
都
know where
知道
our
了。
Liangpeng is.
昨夜要是追出去，
If we had chased
说
out
不
last
定能
night,
抓住人。
we might
追
have
出去
caught someone.
抓不抓得到
Chasing
不知
out,
道。
who knows if we'd
你
catch
肯
them.
定先被他们
But
牵
you
走。
definitely have been lured away first.
嫂子，我真的一点声音
Sister-in-law,
都
I
没
really
听
didn't hear
见。
a single sound.
不是你的错，
It's not
只
your
靠一
fault.
根罗绳
Relying
本来
on
就
just
不够。
one rope alarm was never enough.
从今日起，
Starting
粮不
today,
能只放
the
一
grain
处，
cannot be stored in just
老
one
人
place.
孩子撤到
Move the
暖
elderly
屋，
and children to the
受伤
warm
的人
rooms.
进伤园
The
区，
injured go to the
粮棚太
infirmary.
藏，
Wouldn't
岂
hiding
不
the
是更
grain
容易丢？
separately make it
都
easier
堆
to
在
lose?
凉棚，
If it's all
被
piled in the
人摸
granary,
清了，
and
那
they
不
figure
一
it
锅
out,
端了。
won't they take it all in
秦家
one go?
村什么时候
When
变
did
成
Qin family
军营了？
village become a military camp?
黑狼人可不会等你
The
们商
Black
量
Wolf
好再
men
动
won't
手。
wait for you to finish discussing.
这路太远了。
This road is too far.
秦家
The
院子
method
的
that
法子
works
放
for the
到
Qin
全村
courtyard
不一定够
may
用。
not be enough
嫂
for the
嫂
whole
你
village.
之前定的路
Sister-in-law, the
错
route
了
you set
对
before was wrong.
老人走不
For the
到，
elderly,
就是
if
错。
they can't make it,
能改
it's
是
wrong.
不算晚。
It's not too late to change.
温娘子，
Qian
小
Hakin,
六村
Lady Wei.
也见到黑狼马
Xianxia
蹄印了
village also saw the black
求你们
horse
救
hoof
救我
prints.
们！
Please
Yeah.
save us.
你别累着，
Mother, don't tire yourself.
我走不快，
I
可我
can't
能
walk
看着
fast,
热水。
but I can watch the hot water.
暖屋归您管，
The warm room is under your
干
charge.
布、热水，
Dry
老人
cloths and
孩
hot
子
water.
您说了
The
算。
elderly and children are your
孟
call.
婶身子弱，能
Aunt
管这
Meng
么
is
多人？
frail. Can she manage so many?
只是身子弱，
Just
又不是
frail,
眼瞎手废。
not blind or crippled.
我记不住，左边
I
右边
can't
都
remember.
一样。
Left and right are the
看
same.
井，井在
Look,
左
the well is on the
磨坊
left.
在右。
The mill
记
is
不
on
住
the
路
right.
就
If
记
you
东
can't
西
remember the road,
看
remember
井
the landmarks.
看槐树，
Look at the well,
看
look
红
at the
布
locust tree. Look at the red cloth.
真出事，他会跑
If
错，
something happens, he'll run the wrong way.
那就不能只教一遍。
Then we can't just teach it once.
黑狼油漆用的挺
The
好。
black wolf's physique is especially
我们村
good.
没锣，没
Our
鸟
village
叫
has no gongs
老
or
人
grain
多
accounts.
小孩矮
Many elderly,
你们
short
怎么
children.
做我们就照
What
着
do
做
you do? We'll
不能
follow
照
your
着
lead.
做
Can't follow blindly.
村子地
Why?
势不
The
同
terrain of each village
人
is
也不
different.
同
And the
照
people are
搬会
different
害
too.
人
Copying will harm people.
可人家求到门
Hey,
口
but they've
了。
come
我
begging
去
at our
看
door.
一眼
I'll go take a
小
look.
六村离秦家村
Xialia
3
village is 3 li from
路
Qin
上
family
有雪
village.
沟
There's a
所
snow
以
ditch on the
天黑
road.
前回来。
So come back before dark.
我跟你去。
I'll go with you. What about Qin family
一手
village?
粮账
You
孟
guard
婶
the grain
守暖
accounts.
屋
Aunt
小
Meng guards the
川
warm
只在
house.
安全
The
线
small
内
boat
保
stays
定
within the safety line.
有
Blast
人在
point.
哪儿？
Is someone there?
我们昨夜照秦家
Last
村的
night, we
法
followed
子
the Qin
挂了
family
响
village's
盆
method.
挂
Hung the
这么
sound
低
basin. Hung it so
风
low.
雪阴霾
Once the
谁
wind
听不
and
见
snow bury it. Who would hear it, huh?
你们这里不能把暖屋
You
设在
can't set
村
up the
口
warm house at the village
雪
entrance
水
here.
会先淹这里。
Snaumelt will flood this place
可
first.
秦家村就是设
But
在
the
近
Qin
处
family village set theirs nearby.
秦家村是高
The
地，
Qin family village is on
你
high
们不
ground.
是。
You are not.
粮挪到上坡，
Move
万
the
一被
grain to the
抢
slope.
了，不
What
挪
if it gets stolen?
今晚就返朝
If you
了
don't move it, it'll get damp tonight.
上坡太远，
The
我们
slope
走
is
不
too
上
far.
去
We can't walk up there.
走不上去，
The elderly can't walk up
不能
there.
留在低处。
The grain can't stay in the low ground either.
粮食上坡，
The grain goes to the
人
slope.
不全
But
上坡
not everyone is here.
先分一半粮
First, split half the
留
grain to the
2
slope.
天口粮
Keep
在
2
教
days'
堂高
rations.
架上
The grain is on the dining rack.
这要是谁偷
Half of
了
it, what if someone steals
所
it?
以先查谁能搬
So check
谁能
first.
守
Who
谁
can
不能
carry,
动
who can guard?
绳子，
Who can't touch the rope?
别踩软泥。
Don't step on the soft mud. Go around the side slope. Follow your path. Almost killed someone
是我
falling.
没先试好，
It's my fault for not signaling first.
先停，不走这条。
Stop first,
你
don't
已
take
经
this
改
path.
了路，
You've already changed the
老
route.
人摔下去前，我就该看
I
出
should have seen it before the old man fell.
战场上没有人第
On
一
the
眼看完所有
battlefield,
陷
no
阱。
one spots all traps at first glance.
有人比我们先到了，
Someone got here before us.
也看过这条
The
路。
Black Wolf Scouts also checked this slope.
干粮36份，
Portions
绷
of
带
dry
20
rations,
卷
rolls of
暖屋干
bandages,
布12款，
pieces of warm, dry cloth.
绷带边我缝了双线。
I double stitched the
扯不
edges of the
散
bandages.
记他的功。
If they don't tear, credit goes to him.
这些东西魏总要了。
Commander Wei wants all of these.
怎么记账？
How much and how to record
小
it?
村小户
Humph, a small
能给
village
军中
contributing
出
to the
力是
army
福分。
is a blessing.
还想记账？
And you still want to
拿
record
可以
it.
写明数量、
Take
用
it,
途
but write down the
酌量
quantity and use.
温氏，
Convert it to
你别忘了。
grain, house when.
秦彦州还
Don't
是卫
forget,
所的
Qin
人。
Ian's Hao is still a man of the garrison.
正因为他是卫所的人，
Precisely because he's from the
我才知
garrison.
道少一份
I
干
know
粮
that
会
one
死
less
人。
ration can kill a man.
谁准你动秦家
Who
做
allowed you
粮
to
棚
move? Qin family
秦家
village grain shed.
军中缺
Qin
物
Qianhe, the
我
army
替
is short
卫
on
所
supplies.
收用
I'm
军中
collecting
收
for the
用
garrison.
有印
Army
文
collection.
印文回去
With a
补
seal, there's a seal.
粮可以先
You can
拿
take it now and
命
replenish the
也
grain
能回
later.
头补吗？
Can you also replenish a life later?
好，好得很。
Very
3
well.
日后卫所点验，
In 3
你
days,
们
the
最好
garrison
还
will
拿得
inspect.
出来。
You'd better still have it by then.
他不会罢休。
He won't let this go.
监管是贪，
Qian
但
Gun
这
is
回他
greedy.
看见的是
But this
军
time, what he saw was military supplies.
看见了，就会想拿
If
走。
he sees it, he'll want to
那我
take
们
it.
还做吗？
Then do we still do it?
不做，那伤兵用什
If we don't, what will the wounded use?
军队有人陷进雪
A
沟
patrol
了
from Yanzhao fell into a snow ditch.
有绳子
Don't pull hard, use the rope to loop around. Pull again. Save Wencheng.
怎么他腿就废了？
Any slower and his leg will be ruined. Take one more step forward, and both of you will be ruined. King Sheng,
从侧坡绕上去，
go around from the side slope.
踩露草的
Don't
地
step
方
on white snow, step where the deer grass is.
我就是想抄近路，
I just
没
wanted to
想到
take a
这沟
shortcut.
这么深。
I didn't expect this ditch to be
不
so
是
deep.
嫌绕路麻烦，
I found going around
回
too
去以后
troublesome.
寻速路
After
重
we
画
go back, find a shortcut
谁
and
再
redraw
抄
it.
近路
Whoever takes a
自己
shortcut
去
again,
军法处理
go to the
法
military tribunal yourself to receive punishment.
这回是
Sister-in-law,
我错
this time I was wrong.
错在哪儿？
What were you wrong
不
about?
该抄近路，
I shouldn't have
不该
taken the
拿人
shortcut.
命生脚程。
I shouldn't have risked lives to
他
save
认
time.
得到快，
He admits it quickly.
不代表下次
Admitting
记得住
quickly doesn't mean he'll remember next time.
以后
I will
随便
remember.
走哪条
From
路
now on,
我先
whichever
走
route
一
the
遍
patrol takes,
你不是
I'll
一
walk
个
it
人走，
first.
是带人
You don't
活
walk
着回来
alone. You lead people back alive.
村口来了10几个
A dozen
逃
or
难
so
的
refugees have arrived at the
有老人
village
有
entrance.
孩子
There are old
说
people
后
and
面
children.
有黑狼
They say
游击
black
队
wolves are
正
behind
环
them,
现在
especially
到村
chasing this
口
late. First,
不许
bring
靠
them
近
to the
凉
village
棚
entrance.
也
Don't
不
let
许
them
直
near the
接进
awning.
暖府
And don't let them directly into the warm wind. Please give the children some hot water.
我们后头有黑狼骑兵
There are black wolf cavalry
再走
behind
就
us.
死了
If we go on,
心里
we'll
热水
die. Give them hot water first. Check
老
them
人孩
first.
子撑不住，
The old and children can't hold
敌
on.
人也知道你会先救老人
The
孩
enemy
子
knows you'll save. Elders and
几口
children.
人？从哪儿来？
Name how many in the family. From the north.
荒沟
Northern
你的
Wasteland
血口
Gully.
怎么这么鲜？
Why are your cuffs so new? Found them on the road.
我疼！
What are you drawing? I'm in pain, I'm just in pain.
黑狼暗记，全赶走
All the Black Wolf spies have been driven away.
探子
Who knows how many more scouts there are? We are not. We really are not.
自留下。
Leave the elderly and children behind. Search the others separately. You still dare to save everyone
逼
now.
到黑狼那边。
Are you trying to push them to the Black Wolf side? Force them to become refugees and loot. We caught a spy last night, and you still dare to take them in.
孩子烧起来了！求
The
你们
child
救
is
救他
burning with
梦
fever.
神
Please save him. Aunt Meng heat the
只
cloths.
能在棚里救。
We can
他们
only
挡
treat
不
him
住
in the
风
shed.
的
The shed can't block the wind. If we open the warm room,
却都会
both the supply point and the elderly zone will be exposed.
只准进外间。
Only allowed into the outer room. Do not cross the red line.
你手里拿的什么？
Thank you, thank you. What charcoal are you holding? Charcoal for warmth. Who sent
只
you?
要他会开
Heh,
门，
as long as he can open the door.
我就说不
We
能
can
收
get
流
in.
民
I told you not to take in refugees. My sister-in-law was trying to save a
黑狼人也搞
child.
孩子进来了
That Black Wolf man also got in through a child. I let them approach.
不全是你的错。
Sister-in-law,
但
it's
敌
not
人确
entirely
实
your
利用了
fault.
你的善意
But the
从现
enemy
在
did
起
exploit your kindness.
救
From
人
now
也
on,
当成打仗
Even saving people must be treated like a battle.
少了一袋救急
One bag of emergency rations is missing from the
收
supply
流民
point.
收出贼了
See, taking in refugees brings
这袋
thieves.
粮昨晚还在啊。谁
That
动
bag
过
was
物
still
价
here
了
last night.
昨晚
Who
乱
moved
成
the
那
wooden
样
rack?
谁知道
It was
不
chaos
是
last
流民
night.
搬的。
Who knows if a
脚印
refugee
从
didn't
村
move
里
it?
出来，又回
The
村里
footprints
去
come from the
你们
village
又
and go
想
back into
搜
the
家
village. You want to search the
昨
houses
夜
again.
救急粮挪动
Last night, the emergency rations were
只有你
moved.
家报
Only
过
your
呀
family reported
你
it
怎
and
么是
asked for
村里讲的？
compensation. You walked on the
你是
village
流民
footprints,
脚印
我
not
怕
refugee
粮被
footprints.
流民偷
I was afraid the
先替大
refugees
家
would steal
藏
the
起来
grain. So
替
I
大
hid it
家
for
藏
everyone first.
为
Hid
什么
it for
藏在你
everyone.
家柴草下？
Then why hide it
我
under
就
your
是怕
firewood?
外人抢
I was just
我有
afraid
什么错
outsiders would take it.
你怕
What
外
did I
人
do
抢
wrong?
就先抢了自己人。
Afraid of outsiders,
你一
so
个
you
小
robbed your
丫
own
头
first.
凭什么
A little
审
girl
我
like you,
凭
what right
粮
do you
袋
have
是
to
我
interrogate
寄的
me?
少一
Because
袋
I keep the
我
grain
就找
ledger.
回来。
If
你
one
今天
bag is
差点把
missing,
所
I
有流
find
民都
it.
赶出去
Today, you
你
nearly
不能
drove
把
out
每
all
个
the
人都当成
refugees.
需要你救的
You
人
can't treat everyone
我
like
也
someone
差
you
点
need
把
to
探
save.
子放进暖房。
I almost put the charcoal in the greenhouse
那我
too.
以后先怀疑，
Then
琢
from
磨
now
琢磨
on, I'll
再去
suspect
救。
first.
先要把
Think
住
it over,
人
then save.
再决定
First,
怎么
secure
救
the door.
那些流
Then
民的衣
decide
服
how to
有
save.
军线，
Those refugees'
这不
clothes
是
have
逃难
military
人缝
stitching.
衣用的线。
That's not thread
我不
used
知
for
道
sewing
这
refugee
是路
garments.
上换来的
I don't
衣
know.
服。嫂
These
嫂
are clothes
怎么
traded
办？
on the road. Sister-in-law,
分
what
开
do we
问。
do?
衣
Question
服
them
来
separately.
路，同行人
Where the
昨夜
clothes
睡
came
在哪？
from,
一
where
样
their
一样
companions
问。
slept last night.
这
Ask
线
one thing at a
只有
time.
军中皮夹里
This
常
thread
用，
is only commonly used
普
in
通
military
人
leather
缝不
armor.
动。
一个
Ordinary
有带
people
子的
can't
女
sew
人
through it.
也敢插
A woman
我
who sews straps dares
谁
to
给你的
investigate.
胆子
Who
在
gave you the
秦家
nerve to
村
touch
动
people
人
in Kin family village?
你们守得住门
You can guard the gate,
守得住人心吗？若不是
but
苏
can you
娘
guard
子
people's
看出
hearts?
针线
If
我
not
们
for
又
Lady
被
Sue
蒙了
noticing the stitching.
以前还
We'd have
笑
been
他
fooled
只会
again.
打扮，
Before, we laughed at
不
her
会
for
针
only
线，
caring about dressing
不
up.
是只会打
I
扮。
know needlework.
从今日
I'm
起，
not just
女
about
眷
dressing
后
up.
勤最不止
Starting
缝
today,
带，
the women's
也验
logistics
衣、
is more than
验
just sewing
绳、
straps.
验布。
Also inspect the
苏锦
clothes,
娘主
ropes,
事，
and cloth.
粮
Su
账、
Jinying is
柴
in
账、
charge of grain
人
accounts,
账，
firewood
现在
accounts,
还
and
要
personnel
留
accounts.
民账，
Now
不
she
够，
also has to keep a
还
name
要
register.
伤病账、
Not enough,
血
she
症
also
病、
needs a
血
casualty
装病
register.
都要看。
We must see who is
你开始
truly
想
ill
打
and who
仗
is
了
faking it.
我不喜
You're
欢战，
starting to think
但
about
你得
war.
会
I don't
挥
like
霍
this. But you
嫂
must
嫂
learn to
我
survive.
大锣不响，
Sister-in-law,
我
if
敲
the
小
big
锣
gong
3
doesn't
下。
sound, I'll strike the small gong 3 times. If something happens at the warm house,
记住，
I'll
不
strike 2
许出
short
现
and 1 long.
这回
Remember,
应该
don't
没
show
用了吧
yourself. I shouldn't have missed anything this
你
time,
还是
right?
会救。
救人没错，
You still want to
错的是
save
开错
people.
门。
No, the mistake was opening the wrong door. These few are tight-lipped. They won't say anything. No need to speak. The smoke from your village has already spoken for us.
他们不是看罗了，是看烟。
They weren't looking at
嗯
Laura.
位置暴露
They were looking at the smoke. The warm house's location is exposed.
少主，
It's not just the warm house.
很多了。
Young master, the Qin family village has added inspection posts. It's hard for scouts to enter now. If it's hard to enter, that makes it interesting. Next step, supply the grain shed or not. He guards against grain, gates, and gongs. But he can't guard against himself. If he wants to save people, he'll save the weak. Then we'll open the door from the weak. At the Northern Slope Patrol Prefecture, there are wounded soldiers. They can't hold on much longer.
外间去，不许越过
Carry
红
them
线
to the outer room.
苏锦娘、
Don't cross the red line. Su
秦霜、
Jinyang
巨人、
inspect the
孟
clothes.
婶、热水。
King Shang, Jiren, Mengshen, hot water.
我要看
First, take off the outer armor. I need to see the stitching. The man is nearly dead, and you still
那
inspect.
个美艳的还是黑狼
The
的
last one we didn't inspect. Still a spy for the Black Wolf.
干部也
Hot
在
water is here. Dry cloth is also here.
剑不能硬拔。得
The
先
sword
止
can't be
血
pulled out forcefully. We must stop the bleeding first.
小村的布没用，
I thought the cloth
没
from the
用
village
你
was
别抓
useless.
这么紧
If it's useless, don't hold it
干
so
部用了
tight.
3块，止
3
血
pieces of
封
dry
到
cloth were
2
used. 2 rolls of hemostatic bandages.
人救
Record
了
it clearly.
东西也要
When
补
people
回
age, so do their belongings.
秦家
They must
村
be
倒是藏了
replenished.
不少好东西
The Qin family village has hidden quite a few good
这
things.
是暖屋用的。
These are for warming the
会
house.
死伤兵也是人
The wounded soldiers in the
前线
garrison
更
are
缺
also
这些
human. The
缺
front lines need
可以
these
补
even more.
拿
Shortages can be
必须进
replenished. But
你还
taking
真把
must
自
be
己当军需
recorded.
官了
Humph, you really think you're the quartermaster now. How much did the wounded soldiers use?
秦家
I'll go
户
back to Wuxia to
你是
stamp the
魏
seal.
硕的人
Qin
不
Qianhe,
是
you are a
秦
man
家
of
村
Weisha.
一个人的门神
Not just a gatekeeper
这
for the
些
Qin
东
family
西
village alone.
明日起
These
暴露
items
卫
will be
所
reported
军
to the
需
Gurisan's military
暴露可
supplies
以
starting tomorrow.
价钱、数量、
Reporting
用
is
途损
fine,
耗都写
but write
清楚
clearly the price,
边关打
quantity,
仗你
usage,
跟
and
我谈
losses.
价钱
At the border war, you talk to me about prices. If we don't talk prices, who will do the work? If we don't talk losses, who will replenish them? If we don't talk about lives, who will survive? I'll bring the military supply ledger tomorrow.
别说秦家村拿不
By
出
then,
来
don't say the Qin family village can't produce
嫂子
anything.
他这是要抢，
Sister-in-law,
不是
he's
抢。
trying to rob us.
是要我们心甘情愿被掏
It's
空。
not robbery. He wants us to willingly be drained dry.
那我们
Are
都在
we
吃
really
什
going
么
to give it to Wei
我
Shu?
就说文
Then
娘
what
家
will
老
we
子拖
eat
进
in
军中
winter?
麻烦了
I said that the
黑
Wen
狼
Yingwell
来了。
dragged us into the army's
军中
troubles.
不守，
The Black
村
Wolf
子也
has
活不
arrived.
了。
If the army doesn't guard the village, we can't survive
替
either.
他们守吧。
But we can't let ourselves starve.
帮军
Let
中
them
可
guard
以
it then.
但把村子掏
Helping the
空
army is fine,
绝对不行。
but draining the village dry is absolutely not allowed.
干粮10
The garrison
份
sets the
折
price.
粗粮半
10
斗
portions of dry rations
绷带
are worth
10
half a peck of
卷
coarse grain.
折一把盐
10 rolls of bandages,
一把盐，
worth a handful of
缝
salt.
10卷，手都
A handful
磨
of
破
salt
了
for 10 rolls I sewed. My hands are worn raw.
小村
This
出
doesn't
力
even cover the cost of
是
cloth.
军户本
A small
分
village contributing labor
这个
is a
价
military
做100
household's
份
duty.
村里
Make
刚
100
7
portions at this
30斤
price.
粮
The
你
village
会算
apologizes.
我不会
You
让
can
人白
calculate
白
30
累死
katias of grain.
你说这么
I
多
won't let anyone work
就
you to
是
death
不
for
想
nothing.
教
Saying all this just
我要
means
教
you
的
don't
是
want to
能
hand
救
it
命的
over.
东西，
Humph,
不
what
是
I
让
want to
你
hand
教
over
面
is
好看
something
的
that can
废物。
save lives.
前线确
Not
实缺
useless junk that
缺
only looks good.
但不代表后
The front
方可以
lines are
空
indeed short,
秦千户
but that
你
doesn't
听
mean
见
the
了
rear can be
你
emptied.
家娘子
Commander
不愿
Qin,
当
you
军
heard
中
that.
别挑话
Your wife is
今
unwilling to
晚
help
先
the
交
army.
30份样品
Don't twist my
小
words.
不
Deliver
上
30 sample
我就
portions
按
tonight.
抗军需
If you
报
can't, I'll report
按
it
这个
as
做
resisting
法
military requisition.
暖屋库存要
If
少
we
一
do
半
it this way, the warm house's
女
stock will
眷
be
今晚
halved.
都得熬。
The women folk will have to work all night
30
tonight.
份，我来想办法补。
30 portions.
你补得了粮
I'll find a way to make up the
补不
grain.
了
You can make up
人
the
类的
grain,
先做
but you
样品
can't make up the people.
不许
If
把
they
孩子
collapse,
和
make the
老人
samples
那份
first.
重了
Don't touch the portions for the children and the elderly. The warm house's grain stock stays untouched. Anyone who dares touch it, I'll stop work first. Sister-in-law, this grain is off. This grain seems to have been damp. Manager Qian said, use this batch of spoiled grain for the samples. Whoever eats what's made from it will get diarrhea. Humph, army rations are like this. Why be so particular? Damp, sour mixed with sand. This can't be used directly. You dare complain about the rations. I complain they'll kill people. Sister-in-law, you need to make 2 batches. One batch using our method. One batch using the grain from the first half. Let them see the difference and taste for themselves. He should eat the bad grain himself. Remember, the original grain was edible. The slanted batch was sent by him. Don't mix the damp grain. Isn't this fine? Why pretend it was so hard last night? That batch is from the Qin family village's reserve. You sent it. Once the grain arrives here, it's all the same. If it's poorly made, it's your lack of skill. Skill or no skill. One bite will tell. Manager Qian, please have a taste. This is edible. If you can finish a whole piece, I'll continue making it with this grain. Our brothers on the front lines shouldn't be eating this kind of thing. Wenxi, you're embarrassing me in public. I'm showing you in public. That bad grain doesn't save money. It costs lives. Wait, that batch of oilcloth has problems too. Oilcloth is reliable. Lightweight, perfect for the army on the march. Lightweight is no excuse for leaking. You know about oilcloth too. I know cold rain pouring into a pack. If the tinder won't light, people freeze to death. Drench them, drench them. If this happens in the northern trench, the pack is ruined. A basin of water naturally can't stop it. Who told you to test it that way? Then tell me. The black wolf sees the rain. The cold water in snow gully won't be as gentle as my basin. This isn't military oilcloth, is it? It's missing a layer of tung oil. You bring this ragged cloth to exchange for our good stuff. These must be taken back to the garrison for the chief to see. Qin Ianzhao, don't forget. Your military supplies still pass through my hands. I haven't forgotten either. Last night, the wounded soldiers nearly used this rotten cloth of yours. You'd offend the quartermaster for a woman. It's not for me. It's for those who use this cloth. Wenxi, you know how to count, don't you? Then calculate how much it costs to offend the quartermaster. Steward Chen, Qian Qianhe, don't be hasty. Even a military order won't protect this village. He's seeking revenge, isn't he? Then what is it? He'll use the army's grain shortage to force the whole village to submit. Deferred means not giving it. It's all because you openly defied Steward Qian yesterday. Shouldn't rotten grain and cloth be called out? They should, but now the grain is gone. The salt is gone too. The things we made through the night. With one word of deferment, he wants to take them for nothing. He wants to force us into chaos ourselves. The minimum stock for the warm house cannot be touched. If the garrison takes another sets, the warm house will only have 2 days' supply left. The women can work overtime. But where will the cloth come from? Where will the hands come from? Starting today, the military supply work will be done in shifts by time. Whoever collapses stops immediately. Manager Qian won't agree. I'm not doing this for his approval. I want the village to survive first. There are many wounded on the northern front. The garrison truly lacks dry rations and bandages. Lack is one thing, but our village can't hold out either.
先把能交的交出去，前线等不得。
First, deliver what we can.
暖屋也
The
等
front
不得
line can't wait.
不是让你掏空
The warm
村
house
子
can't wait either.
可前
I'm
管
not
事
asking you to
就
drain
是
the
要你用
village.
军令掏空村
But
子。
Manager Kion wants you to drain it with military
我
orders.
有老人
I
孩
have
子
brothers
在
starving on the
暖屋里
front.
要活下
I
去
have elders and children in the warm
不能
house.
只看
They
村
need
里
to survive.
只看前
You
线。
can't only see the village.
我见
You
过
can't
后方
only
被
see the
掏
front
空
line either.
前线没等到
I've seen the
粮
rear drained dry.
后方也没等
The
到
front
人
never got the
最
supplies.
后
The rear never
两
got
边
the
都没
people
活
back.
下来。
In the end, neither side survived.
我不想再看一次。
I don't want to see that again. What is Yan province doing? Manager Kion is bringing military supplies.
先调
Troops
秦
have
家
arrived for
村
urgent
现
needs.
存干粮
First, transfer the existing dry
生存
rations
包一
and
半
bandages from Kin family village.
暖屋怎么办？
Half of the survival packs.
暖屋
What
是你
about
们
the
村
warm
的事
house?
前
The warm
线
house
是
is your
军令
village's affair.
现存
The
一
front
半不
line
能
is a
动
military order.
抗
The
令
existing half cannot be
先管事
touched.
先和树
Defy the
不
order,
是
and Manager Kion will
勤
settle
俭
accounts
货
first.
你
No
是要护
arbitrary
村
actions.
还是护
Kion
军令
Kianha, are you protecting the village or the military order? Step
你
aside.
敢扯，我就让全村都知道
You
你
dare to
抢
pull
伤
that?
兵绷带。
Then I'll let the whole village know you stole bandages from the wounded.
没有账，
No taking without an inventory. No
两个
taking
女
without an
人也
inventory.
敢拦军需
他们
Two
拦的是
women
乱
dare
拦
to block military
不是
supplies.
军需
They're blocking chaos. It's not military
小白头
supplies.
点数，谁敢抢
Zhao Beatao will
就
count
军
them.
法处置。
Anyone who dares to snatch will be dealt with
这
by
些
military
不能
law.
少
Kinians
少
how
一
these
天
cannot
就有人
be
熬不
reduced,
过
even
夜
one day less, and someone won't make it
秦霜
through the night.
这是暖屋底线，
Qin Sheng, this
女
is the
眷可以
bottom
做
line for the
新
warm
的
house.
但不能把旧的全
The
搬
women
空
can make new ones,
你早算
but they
好了
can't
底
take
线
all the old ones away.
底线是用
You
来保
already
命的
calculated the bottom line.
好
The
你们
bottom
要账
line is
要
for
底线
survival.
我都记
Fine,
住了
you want accounts and
记
bottom
清楚
lines.
点免得
I'll
下
remember
次
all
又
of
拿
this.
烂粮烂
Remember
布
it
糊弄
clearly.
人
So next time you don't
3
fob us
日
off
后
with
为
rotten
说
grain and
大
rags.
典宴
In
这
3 days,
秦
there's the
燕
garrison
村
grand
教
ceremony
出合格
banquet.
军需
If
请
Kinian
政
village
务
can't
一
deliver
并担
qualified
责
military supplies, Kianha Kin will bear the responsibility
这是冲
too.
我来的。
Humph. This is aimed
也
at
是冲
you,
我来的。
那就让他验。
and also
全
at
管
me.
事典宴
Then let him
凭
inspect.
什么让我们担风险
Manager Kion will verify.
不给折粮
Why should we take the risk?
不做
If we work but don't
所
get
以
grain
从今
credit,
天起
we
两
might
本
as
账
well not work.
村里一账
So from
军
today
需
onward,
一账
2 ledgers, 1 for
谁
the
做
village,
多少
1 for
谁领
military
多少
supplies.
谁
Who
用
makes
多
how
少
much?
都记
Who receives how
女
much?
眷缝制
Who
也
uses
记
how
功
much?
不再
All
白
recorded.
熬夜
Women's sewing also counts as merit. No more staying up for nothing.
钱管事不给怎么办？
What if
他不给，
Manager Kion
我
refuses?
就去要
If he refuses, I'll go demand it. 15
15
elderly, 22 children, 3 wounded soldiers, at least 20 bundles of dry cloth. Hot water must never run out. Mother, you remember it even better than I do. I can't walk fast. I just took a couple more looks.
孟婶儿
Aunt Meng has the final say on the
今
warm
日的
house
热
tent.
水
Aunt Meng,
算我欠的。
today's hot water, I'll owe it.
是大家。这一批缝
You
纱
don't
线
owe me.
给巡队用。
You owe
比军里
everyone.
的破
This
包
batch of
结实
double-stitched
多了
seams is for the patrol.
别跳坏
Much
了
sturdier than the army's
比
worn-out
损
packs.
耗的
Don't
秦家
jump
小
and
账
break them.
房越来越
Losses will be
凶
recorded.
少废话。
The
签名
Kin family's little
政府
accountant is getting
能撑多
fiercer.
久
Let's
只
talk
要不
sign.
乱拿
How long can this last?
就能撑到
As
下一
long
批
as
粮
no
回
one
来
takes things recklessly.
兑现
It
又
can
少
last
了
until the
十
next
几
batch of
个
grain arrives.
典宴
Another
提
dozen
前
or
到
so
明日
were
午
wounded on the
时
northern line.
明日
The inspection has been moved up to tomorrow at
钱
noon.
管是在上面
Tomorrow
签了
isn't that
字
forcing us
他
to
不
death.
是要验货
Manager Kion has signed off
还
on
要
it.
我们乱
He doesn't want to inspect
今
the
晚
goods.
西明烟
He wants us to be in
该暗
chaos.
火
Tonight,
别再让人
extinguish the
看见
open
暖屋
flames.
在哪儿
Switch to hidden fires.
嫂嫂
Don't let
这
anyone
样黑
see.
狼人就看不
Where
见
is the
了吗
warm house?
少看见一分
Sister-in-law, won't the
我
black
就
wolf
做
men
一
see us
条
like this?
活路
The less they see, the more chance we have to
跟
survive.
典过了
You haven't
再
worked
做
since last night. Wait until after the smoke inspection to work. People aren't wood. When wood burns, there's still ash left. When a person falls, they're gone. Rest for a moment. If we rest, we won't meet tomorrow's deadline. If your hands are ruined, you'll never meet any deadline. The shift time has come. Next group take over. Still rotating shifts at a time like this. Who takes the blame if we fall behind? Blame the ones who force people to work to death. The banquet is imminent, and you still dare to rest. Only those who have rested can produce work without mistakes. In the face of military orders, you still talk about comfort and imperial decrees. Those who collapse from exhaustion cannot go to the front lines. Those who collapse from exhaustion also cannot make military supplies. Qin Qianhe, you really sound like someone from the Qin family village now. I am a border guard. The Qin family village is also on the border. This thread is loose. It's not loose, it's the closing stitch. If you don't know how to look, don't pull at it randomly. 30 samples, not one missing. Warmth without limits. Not a single one touched. Fine, then let's see if they hold up on the road. Trouble, a roll of oilcloth behind the awning has been cut off. It was still there when we counted last night. Not cut by an ordinary knife, too clean. Who in the village would steal oilcloth? It's not for stealing. It's to cause their ignition. An accident on the road. Burn the oilcloths. Once the wrapping gets wet, everything is ruined. The military supplies are short of material before even leaving the village. How do we account for this? Someone must be sabotaging us. In wartime, only results matter. If we can't deliver, it's the Qin family village's incompetence. You came quickly, and you laugh quickly too. What do you mean? I mean those who want to see us in chaos. It's not just the black wolf. First patch the rippings, then investigate the person. There's no whole roll of oilcloths. We can only piece together seams and add old leather. Press tung oil ash on the outer layer. Will this hold? It just needs to hold until we deliver it to young Master Wei. Don't let your hands freeze. Aunt Meng, I can still sew. It really is a black wolf. If we don't chase it, it'll lure us away from the village and go back. First, guard the bundle we need to deliver. Light the arrow signal. It's time to deliver to the Qin family village. Patch together from scraps, and you dare call it military supplies. Sturdy 30 portions. Not a single one missing. Last night, we used up 4 pieces of old leather. Half a jar of tung oil ash. I recorded it. I didn't ask you about the losses. Even if you don't ask, I still record it. We should use smoke signals from now on. Better than what the garrison issues. Haha, no kidding. Something that saved your life, how could it not be good? A sample passing doesn't mean we can mass produce it. Mass production is possible, but there are conditions. You dare to set conditions. The village's bottom line. Don't tamper with the materials. No adulteration allowed. Make as many as recorded, count every loss. The beams must not come loose. I'll enforce these conditions. The garrison has issued an urgent order. Within 3 days, the Qin family village must deliver portions of dry rations to the northern county. Portions in 3 days. Sister-in-law, we can't make that many. We don't have enough hands, and not enough grain. What about the route? Which road to the northern county? Through the small bridge to the garrison. Cross the bridge and turn onto the northern road. If that bridge is broken, those portions become dead rations. Qianhe, the small bridge to the garrison has been burned. Who did this? The Black Wolf Oil banner. They burned it and then retreated. They left a wolf token at the bridgehead. The bridge is broken for 3 days. How do we deliver portions?
那是什么？
They're not here to take the grain. Then what is it? They want Wei Sa to think Qin family village delayed the military order. The bridge is broken, but the military order is not. 3 days, portions. For every portion short, Qin family village bears the blame. The bridge is gone. How to deliver, that's your problem. Wei Sa only asks, did the supplies arrive or not? The black wolves burn the bridge. Black wolves burn the bridge. Qin family village delays the military order. These two things don't conflict. It seems he's determined to make us bear this crime. The old road through East Gully can bypass it. East Gully is narrow if the snow gets deep. The grain carts won't get through. Carry portions on foot. Even carrying them on foot would exhaust us to death. First, split into 3 batches. The first batch delivers portions. To prove Qin family village didn't delay the military order. Drag out the time for the rest. Manager Qian will agree. He won't agree. So the first batch can't be stopped by him.
这路太险。
This road is too dangerous. More ways to survive than carrying the blame. I said it long ago. Don't get involved with Wei Shu. Now look, the bridge is broken, and our whole village pays with our lives. What does the black wolves burning the bridge have to do with sister-in-law? Without those bundles, the wounded soldiers up ahead would have died long ago. I can't control whether the wounded die or not. I only know my children need to eat. From tonight onward, the grain shed is sealed. Anyone who wants to touch the grain goes in first. Wise why? On the grounds that there are black wolves outside. We can't have chaos inside. There are hoofprints at Ninling Pass, left not long ago. The black wolves seem to be waiting for us to take that road. They know we'll take the detour. Who wrote that? It's not the broken bridge that's dangerous. It's that people's hearts are already leaking wind. There's only enough firewood for 3 days. Grain must be handed over, firewood must be saved, people must be spared. Do we still want to live? Yesterday, gin of grain was used for military supplies. The grain for the warm house cannot be touched. Now even how much we eat is decided by his kin family. It's not decided by the kin family. It's decided by their accounts. Can accounts be eaten? If we distribute grain recklessly, tomorrow there won't even be accounts. This pile is for the elderly and children. This pile is for the wounded soldiers. The last pile is saved for the night, reduce it by another 1/10. Save more from the children. They'll wake up cold at night. The wood pile is being watched. Then let the adults burn less. Don't save from the children, fine. Still not moving this pile. Where are you going? If we stay in the village any longer, we'll be dragged to death by you sooner or later. There are black wolf riders outside. And inside the village, military orders are hounding us to death. Leaving the village now is walking right into the blade. He won't let us leave because he's afraid no one will work for him. If you want to leave for the army supplies, fine. But leave the public grain behind. What right do you have to withhold the grain? That grain is the lifeblood of Warmhouse and Sundai. It's not your personal escape fund. Sister-in-law, if you push them too hard today. If you don't, someone will open the grain shed tomorrow. But right now, they fear you more. Someone's been here. Is anything missing? No. Sister-in-law, did someone take the route? Lady Wen, please let us into Warmhouse for one night. We know the East Ditch path leads in.
是我表弟说的。
Who told you about East Ditch? My cousin did. I only told a relative a way to survive. That's the village's backup route. My own sister and her child are freezing to death. How could I ignore that? You can save him. But you've also let the black wolf in. They're already here. We can't just drive them back into the snow. See, even the village chief says we can't drive them out. Elders and children from other villages enter Warmhouse first. Outer room for
不许
clothing
靠近
inspection.
凉棚。
Register
我们
names
去
and
安
assign
排。
rations. Don't let them near the awning. We'll follow the
我
arrangements.
现在连自己人
You
都不敢
still
确
want to
信。
inspect. My own sister, I can't even fully trust my own people now.
通沟不能用了。
They arrived earlier than the
500份
outsiders.
军需
East ditch
少
can't
一
be
条
used
路
anymore.
就少一半活路。
Portions of army
不
supplies.
是你的错，
One less route means half the
路
chance of
在我
survival.
手里露出
It's
去
not
的
your fault.
漏出去的
The
是
route
人
is in
心，
my hands.
不是
What
我
leaked out? What leaked out is people's hearts. Not wooden tokens.
他们不是这样。
Sister-in-law.
那他们要什么？
They don't just want the
知
road.
道我们最怕丢
Then
什么
what do they want?
这一批给南岭路
They know what
被
we
加厚
fear
知道
losing most.
南
This
岭
batch
风
for the
大
Ninling
收
road
口
needs to be
要紧
thicker. I know the
坏人
wind is strong in
公事
Ninling.
办客
The
我
closure
能
is
撑
urgent.
撑坏了
Switch
谁
with
管他
me,
们
rest for a moment, I can hold on.
你现在也
If
会
you
拿我当
collapse,
人
who
用
will
吗
take care of them? Now you're treating me like a real person.
你是陈家的媳妇，
Come back with me. You are the daughter-in-law of the
我这
Chen
边还有
family,
活儿
not the fireman's wife of the Qin family village.
跟我们
I
走。
still have
他
work
现
here.
在管女眷缝制
Stop
不
this,
能
come
随
with
便
us.
走
He's now in charge of the women's sewing.
算什么？
He can't just leave.
我家媳妇儿，
Who do you think you are? How dare you meddle with my family's daughter-in-law?
你别管
Wen Wanxi,
她手巧是给陈
don't
家换
interfere.
粮的，凭什么白白给全
Her
村
skill
用？
trades grain for the
我
Chen
没有
family.
白做
Why should she work for the whole
亲
village
双
for
积了
free?
功
I'm not
济公
doing
当
it for
婆婆
free.
孝敬
锦娘，
Qin Sheng has
跟我
entered the
回
palace.
去。
Ji Gong can
我
honor
从
mother
前不
as
怕
Jin
被
Ning.
人笑
Come
才
back
什
with
么都
me.
听你们的
I used to not fear being laughed at.
现在我
That's
怕的
why
是这
I
些
did
袋子
everything you
缝不
said.
牢
What
寻
did
对的
you
人
say?
回不来
Now, I fear these
我
bags
留
won't
下
be sewn
喝
tight.
口热的
That the
少
right
才
ones
稳
won't return.
我以前
I'll
总
stay
羡
for
慕
a
选了
hot drink
苦
to
日
steady
子
my hands.
苦是
I
苦
used to blame you for
可
choosing a
这
hard
次
life.
是我自己选的嫂嫂
Hard as it
时
is,
辰
this
才
time
少了
I
一个
chose it
贡
myself.
献不许私看
Sister-in-law,
所有
one-time
签牌
token is
交到
missing.
我这里
No one may peek at the routes. All tokens must be
都
handed
要
to
等
me.
你发钱，大家做事会慢。
Everyone must wait
Man.
for your tokens.
总比死好
Everyone will work
一
slower.
袋粮查3遍，
Still
怕
better
我
than
们
death.
偷还是怕他
Checking a
算
bag of
错
grain 3 times. Afraid we'll
算
steal.
过了
Or afraid he'll
再
miscount.
算错一袋
I've
可能会
already
死人
counted.
嫂嫂
If I
你是不
miscount
是觉得
again,
只有你
people might
懂
die.
我们才不会错
Sister-in-law, do you think
大家
only you
都在
watching
撑
us
你为
will
什么
keep
非要
it
把
from
东西
going
全
wrong?
抓在手里
Everyone's supporting you. Why must you hold everything in your hands?
堂孩子说的
It's not that I don't trust you.
道理
Ah,
战场
Wanting's
上
child.
一个人
He
盯不住
spoke
所有
harshly,
方
but
向
not without
我
reason.
盯不住
On the battlefield,
就会死
one
人
person can't
你逼
watch
得
every
太紧
direction.
大家会
If
打
I
抛
miss
弃的
something, people die. You're pushing too hard. Everyone will suffocate. Yanzhao garrison is demanding grain.
明日
Send portions
不能再靠我一个人
before
顶
noon tomorrow.
昨日我所排
Tomorrow,
是错的
I can't shoulder it
堡
alone
垒不是
anymore.
我一个人的
The formation I set
真
yesterday
出
was
事
flawed.
时
It's
等
not
我
just
发
mine
话
alone.
就来不及了
When
那
trouble
你
really
想怎
comes,
样？
it'll
从
be
今
too
日
late by
起
the time I
各守一
speak.
段
Then what do
出
you
错
want?
先改
From
路
today,
线
each
嘛
guards their own
粮归
section.
你管
Fix
我
mistakes
只
first.
看总
Don't
账
scold first. Grain
不
is
出
your
代
charge.
查
I'll only check
你
the
真
total
放
ledger,
心
not
不
inspect
放
each
心
bag.
也得放
Are you really
那
at
我要
ease?
是错了
Whether
呢
at ease or
错了
not,
就
I
改
have to be.
别藏
What if I make a mistake?
今日
Fix
第
it
一
if
批
wrong,
军
don't
需
hide
粮
it.
我来点缝制
Today's
归
first
苏锦
batch of
娘
military
暖屋归
grain.
孟婶
I'll tally it.
小川
Sewing
只
goes to
听
Su
领导
Jinyang.
点不出
Warm
现
quarters to Aunt Meng.
一短粮
Xianxia
棚，
only
两
reports 0
短村
points,
口
doesn't show up.
三短
One
老
short
窝
grain shed.
孩子
Two
记得
short village
清
entrance.
听见没有
3 short
以
warm
后
house.
不是
The
问
child
我
remembers
晚
clearly.
堂是先问
Got
自己
it.
这组该
From
做
now
什么
on, don't ask about Winwin Hall first. First, ask what your own group should do.
送到卫所前
Military logistics are under my command.
不离队。
Deliver to the garrison before. I won't chase far or leave the formation.
谁家有
Remember
人
this,
慌
the village head
先
governs
去
people's
找
hearts.
你不许冲
If
凉
someone
棚
in a household panics, they come to you first. No rushing the cooling shed, I handle that.
黑狼没守东沟，
The black wolves didn't guard the
他们
east
开始
ditch.
让我们的新路了。
你留下，
They've started circling our new road.
所以我去。
You stay, there are hoofprints on South Ridge. So I'll go, and you guard the
别
village.
让人冒你。
I know to knock this signal when I
我会
return.
回来敲。
Don't let anyone
Kim.
impersonate you.
你这代不能入
I'll
军
come
训
back and knock. Stop, this bag of yours can't go into military supplies. It's all grain, why not? The bag's mouth isn't sealed. There's crushed sand mixed in the grain. If the army gets sick from eating it, who's responsible? A little girl like you dares to inspect me. The grain line is under my authority. If you're unhappy, wait until I finish recording names to make a scene. Where's my mother? Your mother is registering people in the outer room. Once you've warmed up, you'll see her.
我拿缝坏的内衬先垫。
Not enough dry cloths. I'll use the ruined lining as padding
没
first.
出服，几个人？什么旗？
南岭
Which prefecture? How many people? What banner?
你从哪
Many
里
people
回来
on South Ridge.
靴上
I didn't
为什
see
么没有
clearly.
红泥
You came back from South Ridge.
冲干净
Why isn't there red
南
mud
岭
on your
雪下
boots?
是红泥
The snow was too heavy, it
冲不
washed
干
clean.
净
Under the snow on South Ridge is red mud.
村口假报
Can't
信
wash it
你
clean.
们就趁乱跑。
Fake village entrance. Fake messengers so you can flee in the chaos. If Kin Ianshao dies out there, the black wolf will come to the village next. If we don't run now, are we waiting to die? Outside is where they're waiting for you. I don't trust Wen Winton. Nor you. One short, too
秦家村
long.
的人
Someone from the
果
rear
然会自己
compound
出
is
来
leaving the village. The people of Kin family village really did come out on their own.
往回跑，去接我！救我
We're just
孩子
passing through.
跑！
Hurry
3
back.
短一长
Lord
的
Ken save me. Kids, shut up and run. What about 3 short and 1 long?
问什么？
They didn't kill us.
我有几道门，
They only asked one question. What did they ask? How many doors the warm house has?
暖屋后门加啥？窗缝封死。换柴
Add a
得从
bar to the
前
warm
门
house's back
后
door.
门全封
Seal the
支
window
着火
cracks.
是往哪
Change the
走
firewood route. Seal both
Your
front and
bandja.
back doors.
您管钥
If a
匙。
real fire breaks out, where do we go?
暖屋里面
Director
我来
Liu, you're in charge of the keys.
点我手。
Good, I'll decide the inside of the warm house.
不开门。
I'll guard the warm
针
house
线只告
checkpoints.
诉各族主
Only
事
report the checkpoints,
假
don't
线
open the
让他们
door.
看见
Only tell the group
黑狼
leaders the
如
real
果假
lines.
线
Let
我
them
们
see
就
the
知
fake
道他
lines.
在钓人。
不
If the black
黑
wolf
狼
moves
若
the fake
聪
lines,
明会真
we'll
假
know
意
he's
识
redeploying his
所以
men.
各族守
If the
自
black
己的
wolf is
线
smart, he'll move
不
both
许
real
影响
and
这
fake
群人
lines.
少主，
So each group guards its own
他们
line.
家的
Don't just
会
think
加
and
线
run to the young master.
说明他怕声音
They
断
added a zero
先做
line.
粮仓
Adding a line means he's afraid of losing
粮仓是
contact.
眼睛
Should we cut off the
无
granary
才是
first?
心让
The granary
三处
is the
都下
eyes. The warm house
先
is the
救
heart.
最怕丢的粮
Make all 3 spots sound.
那
He'll
暖
save the
屋
grain
无
first,
声开
what he
门
fears losing most. Then the warm house opens silently.
奶奶，外面是不是有狼？
有门有火有人
Granny
在
Meng,
守
are there wolves outside? There's a door, there's
我好
fire.
像没听见风声。
Someone's guarding. Don't be afraid, Granny Meng. I think I can't hear the wind anymore.
插线，线没断，
Don't open recklessly. Qin Shang, thread the line.
加响
The line isn't broken, it's held down by stones.
别想，他们耍我！
Sound. The village entrance also
窗
sounds.
口脚
They're
印
toying with us.
是提前布的
The footprints at the village entrance are shallow. They were set in advance.
没响才坏了
The warm house didn't sound. That's what's bad. Little boat, 3 short taps. The back door of the warm house. It's to keep the bell from ringing. Found the door, Xiaoheng.
面都是老人孩子吧
你别想进来，
Inside are all old folks and children, right? You don't even think about coming in. Step back.
暖屋后门，暖屋后门。
跟往墙根蹲。
The back door of the warm house. Back door of the warm house, everyone crouch by the wall. Don't run around. Xianxia, don't go past the white line.
外头
Will they come in? No, your sister-in-law is outside.
没用，手能动的都按住背。
Don't cry. Creeing's useless. Anyone who can move, hold down the quilt.
我也得先过我们这一层。
The door is about to break. Even if it breaks, they have to get through us first.
你先见
Silver Hilliarch, you can guard the door. Can you guard the whole village? Get through this door first, then talk.
差点又上当。
他们知
I'll
道
go catch them, don't chase far. Almost fell for it again. They know you set up the spirit formation.
我刚才没有
And they know how to keep the bell from ringing.
救了暖屋。
Sister-in-law, I didn't let out the white line just now. You saved the warm house.
是一个人。
It's not just him alone. Is it one person? The fire has been cut off.
泼了血水。
Someone poured blood water into the
先把
brazier.
小的抱到里墙。干柴还有
First,
多
carry the
少
little one to the inner wall.
屋内只剩2
How much
捆
dry firewood is
外
left?
头柴道不知有没有人。
Only 2 bundles remain inside.
我帮
I don't know if anyone's on the wood path outside.
没见人，不乱
Sister-in-law, I'll report a
你守
bit.
住这儿就好了。
No one's seen. Don't report recklessly, just hold your ground here.
别踩，
这是等我们来
Don't step
抢
on
柴
it.
他们断火，
This is to lure us into grabbing the wood.
他就在那边。
Cutting off the fire is to force the people in the warm house
咬
out.
人。
He's over there. This black wolf cub really knows how to bait people, don't chase far. Clear the wood chopping knives first. They want you to not hold out. It's too wet to light.
碗汤。
Scrape off the top layer of
你
lime.
手在
There's dry charcoal underneath.
我怕
Wan
火
Tang,
断
give me your hand.
人撑不
Your
住
hand is
那
shaking.
就让我们一起
I'm
撑
afraid the fire will
你
go
来点
out.
火
People won't hold on.
人心
Then let's hold on together. You light the fire. I'll steady the people's hearts. Over at the granary, someone said the black wolf wants to burn the warm house first. The villagers are panicking again.
那是什么？
他们在看烟。
Not a medicine merchant. Then what is it? They're watching the smoke. They use the smoke to count the people in the warm house.
被先败了。
They rely on the smoke to find an escape route. Bixian has fallen. Qin Qianhe won't return. Black Wolf said if we hand over the grain, they won't slaughter the village. Hand over the grain to save our lives first. If it's gone, we can earn it back. If life is gone, it's gone. Who dares to touch the granary? Your brother is already dead. Why are you still guarding for Wen Yinteng? Sister-in-law, he said my brother's body, armor, and kin were not found. Ian's how personal guards. Who says death doesn't count? I saw it with my own eyes. Which squad are you from? North County 3rd Squad, Zhao Beiheng. Only changed patrol route this morning. The 3rd Squad isn't on the northern line. You lied to me, I'm dead. Who isn't the only one? But the leader's boot sole was Black Wolf's. Mommy, you changed clothes but not shoes. If you don't hand over the grain, Black Wolf will really slaughter the village. He's afraid we won't open the granary.
嫂嫂，
The granary won't
刚才有
open.
一瞬间
Not even one bag less, it won't
最
open.
终还是没
Sister-in-law, for a moment just now, I really wanted to open the
现在不是守
granary.
住了吗？
In the end, you didn't open it.
连少开始
But
攻
I'm
人心
afraid,
了
but now haven't we held it?
后坡发现黑狼撤击。
Hellion has started to attack people's hearts. Black Wolf's withdrawal spotted on Ian's how back
主
slope.
力撤了。
Looks like the main force headed toward North Gully. This time, their main force must have withdrawn. If we chase, we can cut off their
脚
retreat.
印太浅，
什么意思？
人很少，
The footprints are too
是故意
shallow.
踩乱给我们看的。
What do you mean?
再不追就没
Very
影
few
了
people deliberately trampled Messi to show us.
分两人进入
Qianhe,
路口
if we don't chase now, they'll
其
disappear.
余回村
Don't chase, split 2 men to watch the
短
intersection.
屋粮仓
The
地道
rest return
都
to
在
the
村里
village.
他们
Ian's
就是
house
要
warm
我们离
houses,
村
granary, and tunnels are all in the village.
我先带了能用的
They
钉
want
子
us
和
to
油
leave the
布
village. The garrison is pressing for grain.
记了。
I've brought the usable nails and
现在
oilcloth
先救
first.
命
Did you
后面
record
再
it?
折粮
Recorded.
他今
For
天
now,
要
save
像
lives
个
first. We'll deduct it from the grain later.
人也不至
He's
于
acting like a
手
proper
出这么
person
多
today.
破事儿
If I had acted like one sooner, I wouldn't have ended up with so many messes. The grain depot stays untouched. The warm house stays open. The tunnel is only the last resort.
我知道，
I'll hold the outer line.
我要活着回村。
Don't chase too far,
老
I
人
know.
12个，孩子9个，干粮
I
包
must return to the
21
village alive.
记得清楚。
12 elders,
嫂
9
嫂
children,
说
21
人气比
ration
光
packs.
气重要
Remembered
这里
clearly.
怎么有热气？
Sister-in-law said
地道里
having
不该有
everyone
热
together
气。
matters more than having all packs.
风不怎么
Why is there heat here?
没它
There shouldn't be heat in the tunnel.
是烟口。
What's wrong?
地道
The
不
wind
能
stopped.
用了。
The entrance hasn't collapsed. It's not the smoke vent. The tunnel is unusable.
不能挖，烟会倒灌进暖房底下。那老人孩子
Dig it
怎么
open,
办
can't. The soot is big flowing under the warm house. Then what about
这
the
条
elders
路
and
不能
children?
断，它
Mo
断了
Wintung, look at
暖
me.
屋的人就没退路。
This path cannot be cut off.
我没
If
算
it's
第
cut,
二
the
条
people in the warm house have no
我们
escape.
一起找。
Then change the route. I didn't plan a second one. We'll find it together. The tunnel is broken. We can't get out. Who says we can't? The front door is still there. Everyone's still together. The black wolf is right outside. If you rush out now, you'll be opening the door for them. Old folks and children, press against the wall first. Those who can move, help out. Send word to the division, I'm counting heads. Who's missing? Report to me
净水渠
immediately.
能通到外头。
太窄了。
This rescue channel leads outside.
人过不去，但烟能
It's
走
too
啊。
narrow, people can't get through.
把旧棉衣
People
拆
can't get
了
through.
蘸水，
But smoke can.
堵地缝，
Tear
再把
up the
水
old
渠口
cotton
清出
coats.
来
Dip them in water and seal the cracks in the ground. Then clear the channel opening to draw the smoke out.
不追，
I'll lead people to guard the outer side. Don't chase, remember that.
路断了。
No chasing, everyone's here. The warm house,
差点以为
everyone's
又要
accounted
漏
for.
算死人。
The road is cut off, but the people aren't.
嫂嫂，
I almost thought
那
we'd
我点
lose 3 or
完
4
了
again.
一个不少。女眷也都在。
Sister-in-law, the warm
这条
house head
后
count
路
is
断
done,
了
one person.
可我们还在
Many of the Wamenfolk are still here too. This escape route is cut off, but we're still here.
后去北沟，只准带10人。
He's meeting Captain Kin at North
这
Gully.
狗东西点名要
Only
你
allowed
去
to bring 10 men.
哥，不能去，这是
This
陷阱。
bastard specifically named you to go.
这是在
Brother,
逼
you
我
can't go. This is a trap.
我不去。
He's
下一个
forcing
会落
our
在村里。
hand. If I don't go, the next blow will fall on the
听到
village.
三声锣立刻回。
The Imperial Guard won't pursue.
放火杀
When you hear
人
3
呐
gongs, return immediately.
你答应过我，
What if he sets fires and kills people?
中了跑不
Return to the
动
village first. You promised me you'd come back
轻了撑
alive.
不到回村，
Too heavy, and I can't run fast.
我不要钥匙。
Too light, and I won't make it back to the village. Brother, I don't want the key.
别把自己
I
当
want
道
you to come back.
若北沟
Yanshao,
无
don't
后
treat
无
yourself
烟
like a
立
blade.
刻撤。
好，
若贺连霄
If the North
激
Ditch
你
has no fire or smoke, withdraw
还
immediately.
留了后手，
If Helian Zhao
全
provokes
村
you
闭
not to
门
chase far,
查所有零线，
he still has a
现在
backup plan.
太近
Seal
了
the whole village and search all neighboring counties.
完全不对劲。
It's too
秦千户果然
quiet now, yes.
人呢？
Completely off.
你约我。
Qian
不是
Qianhe
我说
has
废话
indeed come.
我是想看
Where
看
is he,
罗婉
Humph?
堂把你调教得
What
多
person?
听话
You didn't call me here to
他
talk
靠声
nonsense.
音守村
I just wanted to
我就
see
拆
how
他手
obedient
印
Wenwen Hall has
他
made you.
靠活
He
守
guards the
人
village by
我就
sound.
断他的
So I'll break his
他
sound.
靠地道流
He
退
guards the
路
people by
我就
fire.
堵他的
So
退路
I'll cut off his fire.
有种出
He
去
uses tunnels as an escape route.
我又不是
So
傻
I'll
子
block
去
his escape.
硬硬村
If you
子
have the guts, come at the
远的
military
地方
camp.
才好开口
I'm not a fool.
你想要凉
The camp is hard, the
凉
village
凉
is
人
soft.
心也要
Soft places are easier to crack.
不重要
You want
重要的
grain,
是他们
grain.
以为你
And
死
people's
了
hearts too. Whether you die or not doesn't matter. What matters is that they think you're dead. You planted false news in the village. Figuring it out now is a bit late.
暗线也在。
The open line isn't cut. And the hidden line is still there.
女眷最后。
Go, 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 Uncle Old Twang. You fall back first.
还想割第二次？
鲜艳粥已经回不来
A
了。
second time, you want to cut again.
村里报警
Qin
了
Yanshao is already not
秦
coming
千
back.
户
Tie him up. The village is reporting the hour. Qianha, if you go back now, you might still make it. If you chase me, then it'll be too late. Return to the village in Yan Prefecture. You really won't chase me. When Wantang said, "Don't trade a life for a moment's anger."
断了他们的回村路。秦彦州去北沟了吧？他后
Cut off their way back to the village. Qin Yanshao went to Bigao, didn't he? He won't be coming back. Shut up, he's saying these lies to mess with your head. When Wenteng, you can control the grain, the firewood, and the gong. But can you control people's hearts? I cannot control people's hearts. But I can tell you this. Opening doors recklessly, opening the granary recklessly, leaving the village recklessly. That's the fastest way to die. 12 elders, 1 child of 9. Quite a few outside are saying the 1,000 household is in trouble. Don't let the child hear too much. Listen. Will Big Brother come back? He will, because he knows someone is waiting at home. If the 1,000 household kin is truly trapped, we must leave a way out. The granary is the way out. The black wolf wants grain. Can't we just give them a little? Give a little, and they'll know you fear them. Next time, they won't ask for grain. They'll ask for people, for military supplies. I dare to tamper with their accounts. But the black wolf's account cannot be opened. Open it, and you're selling your life. The granary won't open. Everyone back to your homes. Report in on schedule. Whoever crosses this sandbag tonight will be dealt with as if opening the granary without permission. Sister-in-law, it's coming from the direction of Bigao. Not just one horse. Many horses, yes. It's not my brother coming back. The torchlit is heading toward the village entrance. 3 gong strikes to tell Qin Ian's how the village still stands. The 1,000 households' leg is stuck. Toss the white rope, catch it. Those damned bastards are still over there. First lover. Sister-in-law, this bag saved our lives again. It wasn't the bag that saved us. It's that he's afraid we'll die. The road back to the village for the Qianha is blocked. We're not leaving. We'll go around the west slope instead. It's closer, but easy to get buried. Precisely because it's close. They'll be waiting for us there. Take the old drainage ditch. It's slower, but we can get back. You've really changed. Before, I only thought about winning. Now, I have to bring everyone back. Brother, can you hear me? How do you know he can? Because he agreed. They're about to attack the gate. They're attacking our morale. No one from the village is to return to the village. He's telling me. The village still stands. No pursuit, no charge. And now you know how to take detours. Young master, should we intercept and kill? Killing him can wait. I want him to reach his doorstep before I strike. It's been a night and my brother hasn't returned. Wait a little longer. Is it them? Search them first. The Qianha is almost at the village. Something's wrong, it's too smooth. Protect the Qianha. Qin Ian's house home is right ahead. Too bad you'll never enter it again. Zhao Beigang, take the wounded and go. I'll hold the rear, I won't die. Brother Wantang. This blood isn't his. What makes you so sure? No corpse, no armor, no broken blade. Close the gate, no one is allowed out. Your horse has returned. But your soldiers won't be coming back. What a pity. You bastard. If he comes to save you, the village gate will open. If he doesn't come to save you, the Qin clan will fall apart first. You wouldn't understand. Then let's see.